3 mistakes people make when buying a portable power station. When people buy a portable power station, they usually focus on one number, battery capacity. But that's often the first mistake. Because capacity alone doesn't tell you what the device can actually do in real life. So let's go through the 3 most common mistakes, and how to avoid them. Mistake number 1, focusing only on capacity. Yes, watt-hours matter. But what really matters is how you use that energy. For example, a large battery sounds great, but if you only need to charge your phone, laptop, and router, you might be overpaying for capacity you'll never fully use. On the other hand, if you plan to run something like a fridge, capacity becomes critical. So instead of asking, how big is the battery? Ask, what do I actually need to power, and for how long? Mistake number 2, ignoring output ports. This is where many people get surprised after buying. They assume everything will just plug in, but that's not always the case. Different devices require different outputs, USB, AC outlets, DC ports, and just as important, power limits. A station might have a big battery, but if the output isn't strong enough, it simply won't run certain devices. So always check, not just what ports exist, but what they can handle. Mistake number 3, not thinking about real-life scenarios. People often imagine ideal conditions. But blackouts are not ideal. You may need to prioritize communication, work, lighting, and basic comfort, not everything at once. That's why it's important to think in scenarios. Are you working remotely? Do you need internet? Do you want backup lighting or food safety? Because the right power station depends entirely on your situation. Portable power is not about having the biggest device. It's about having the right setup for your reality. If you want a deeper breakdown of how to choose the right power station, check the full guide linked in the description. There's also a practical guide for staying productive during low power situations, especially useful if you work remotely. And if you're preparing for outages, don't miss the 72-hour checklist. It covers everything beyond just batteries. All links are in the description. Subscribe for practical survival tech tips, and I'll see you in the next video.